What's up, guys, and welcome back to DeeterPlays. I want to show you how to get this EGGDINI in Roblox as a part of the 2019 egg hunt here. So the game that we're playing is called Escape Room. As soon as you start, you're going to be in this lobby, so you want to go to the map select. You'll see that little splash screen that tells you to go to the Enchanted Forest in the multiplayer. So you take a left here, and you go into the multiplayer area, and then it's going to teleport you over to another area. There's a bunch of cutscenes here, and some of these I kind of speed through, but all you have to do is, you don't have to have a team of people, but you can also get several people in here in the server, and you guys can all get the egg if you guys work together on this. But you can also just start a party and create your own. It'll take a minute for it to load up, but then in the beginning here, of course, we're gonna get a nice little cutscene as usual. And for some reason, there's like a meteor that falls, and then your character for some reason doesn't know how to look down or forward when they walk, so they fall down this huge shaft. Don't seem to be injured, or they do, but then they're not. So I don't know. Anyways, when you spawn, you want to go up here, up these stairs, and then when you go up these stairs, you're supposed to reveal a code here that indicate colors. I've got yellow, green, blue, purple, white, and those are supposed to indicate colors that we enter down here. So we're gonna change these to yellow, and then green, and then blue, and then actually I think it's pink, and then white is already the default there. And then you turn around, you've opened a door behind this waterfall, and then behind there you've got a stick. For some reason there's an ancient stick hidden behind this waterfall. It's a very important stick because you have to use it in order to open this little switch up here, because you're just not big enough to do it on your own. So you have to use that stick and then push this button. So you have to equip it there on the bottom left and then push that button. And then you come over here, and then this is supposed to give you a little clue. But you can see that capital E right there down there. It says egg escape. Like you want to make your escape like your egg escape. Guys, there's no limits on the puns that we're going to use here. But anyways, that's what you're going to enter over here is Eggscape. EGGSCAPE. Okay, enter, and then you are good to go there. Now, this door is gonna get open, and get ready for another cutscene. I knew you guys wanted a cutscene. Hopefully, I mean, it won't take too long. You know, getting through this may take a little bit of time. Now that you know what to do, you should be able to get through it in about 15 minutes. But yeah, this is definitely one of the most challenging ones that you're gonna go through for the egg hunt this year. Let's see, so keep going down that little trail. And I know we just had a cutscene, but guys, seriously, brace yourself. Guess what's coming? You know what's happening here? Alright, here's a clue. It's a cutscene! Alright, so you get a little cutscene. It's going to show you this little dial in the middle, and then 3 little symbols. You basically have to go down all 3 of the roads and get what the random numbers are. So the numbers that I give you, like, you're going to have different numbers. Like, they're randomly generated, so you're going to have to go through this. You're going to have to figure it out. There's no way. You can't just use my numbers. I'm sorry. It's not going to work that way. So, okay. So this is a special kind of puzzle where you have to connect the different colors. Like, all the colors, basically. So make sure when you're kind of connecting colors, you don't block your ability to connect any other colors, really. So see how we've got these ones going, and then the green, and then the orange. Now this yellow is going to come all the way around. So you want to fill the whole thing, and then, you know, make sure you can fill that whole thing and then not connect any colors. And it's going to be randomly generated, so you're going to have a different puzzle, so one that's slightly different than mine. And this one says, find the secret entrance, FTSE. So find the secret entrance. So you want to hit these little buttons around this part of the gate, and F, T, and then S, and then you want to go hit E. Okay, we're doing these all in a specific order here. Okay, so go and press E, and then after you do that, you want to press this little circle here in front of the gate. If you did it correctly, then you'll get this. Now, this next one, it says 24013, X equals 2. X is the number of 2 is the number of lines in X. So you need to find the letters that correspond to that number of lines. So that was 2. X is 2. M has 4 lines. C has 0 lines. D has 1 straight line. We're talking about straight lines. I has 3 straight lines. So that is your code. Then you go in the middle. You've got 4. You've got a Roman numeral. So now you've got the first of the 3 codes that you're actually going to need to get on to the next part. And then you can just use that little blue teleporter behind it, and that will take you here. And then you might as well just push that that number 4. Okay, now this next one over here, you go straight ahead. So to the left, I should have grabbed that on the way out. You're gonna see I'm gonna have to turn around here, but there's like a little metal thing that you're supposed to grab before you come out this way. There's 2 things that you have to grab actually. There's a metal, like a big metal rod, and then there is a magnifying glass. So if you turn around over here, you see that big metal rod right there. You're gonna need that to basically use as a bridge, and it looks a little rusty, a little untrustworthy, but whatever. All right, behind this little muddy swamp, you'll find the magnifying glass over here, and then that is where you want to turn around and go up this hill like I do, and keep going up here. It's a little bit of a hike, it's not too bad. But when you get to the top, you're gonna be glad that you have these objects. Now, if you try to cheat and do this without it, even though you might be able to, when you get to the end, it's not gonna work for you, because there might be an invisible barrier if you don't do things in the correct order. So just make sure you just do all this in the correct order. So you just want to put this magnifying glass over there, and then once you've got that magnifying glass over there, you can now access this other little location. I kind of went the wrong way here for a second, but now we can show you actually from the perspective of where you came from. This is where you came from originally, down this little path. So you go down here, go down this little path on the left side. Okay, keep following over here. Now go up this, and see this waterfall over here? Now you can go behind the waterfall, and behind the waterfall is where you're gonna find one of these dials, and you've got your second number there. Now again, behind this next waterfall, behind it, there is gonna be another little blue teleporter. You step on the blue teleporter, you come over here, and on this dial you can enter your second number. Now all we have to do is get our 3rd number that we need to get to at least past this part, you know, of the whole maze. But basically, see all these little things? If they see you, then that door is gonna be shut. But if you are not seen by all those little robot things around the map, then the door will open. So basically all you can do is sneak behind them, and you can see that door down there. You have to really quickly go down there and get inside, because they can't see you, but then as soon as you go down there, they can. So you have to be really quick when you jump down there, and you get that. So once you climb up to the top of this thing over here, look behind this. You're gonna see a little hammer, and then you're gonna use this hammer to break this little glass thing open. We are guests in this place, and we are already like causing destruction to other people's property. Anyways, you click on that thing when it goes in the middle. One of the orbs is going to turn red. Keep track of that one, because it's going to turn yellow, but keep your eyes on it, because as it floats around, it's like one of those, you know, hidden cup things. You can see it's the 3rd one on the bottom. So you click on that one, and that one's green. It goes away. This one you may have to do a couple of times before you can actually get it right, but it's okay. You can do it over and over. Just try to follow where the red ball is. I recommend just kind of zooming out and get your camera to where it's kind of like on the other side of the ball thing, because if I was in first person, it didn't really work too well for me when I was doing that. But now basically you've got your 3rd number, and you can teleport and then go back to this little sundial and enter the 3rd randomized number. Again, you can't just enter the numbers that I've got over here and get the door to open. You're gonna have to go and generate your own numbers, which are randomized at the end of each of the paths. But then it will open this barrier, which takes you to the last little spot over here. So hopefully you've got your audio stuff turned on. I talked to Dev, and hopefully he can get some sort of visual thing here for anyone who's audio impaired. But basically, you step on this and it plays a tune, and then it does a little sample to show which one of these like correspond to a tune. Basically what you want to do is you want to press this last one over here, okay, and then skip this one. So that's, we'll call that 8, and then 6, and then 7, and then we'll call this one 5, and then 4. And then this will get you to play the tune that they're playing in the middle. So after you hit those rocks in that order, you hit the little thing in the middle, and it will turn green, and then it will expose the egg for you. So I hope this has been helpful for you guys. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell on the way out. And thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.